So any doubts on the VxRail version?
No.
Okay. So now let's try to understand the correlating VxRail version with VMware build numbers. Okay, why they have given this, like correlation VxRail build numbers, like you need to follow the exact recommendation or else we'll be facing a lot of issues. Just go to the Broadcom portal, whereas you can find the correlating VxRail list with VMware build numbers. Just scroll down. Okay, suppose I'm running that VxRail release with 7, then your ESXi version should be 7.0 and the build number would be 15843.807. And VxRail manager version should be 7.0 26451670. vSAN 7.0, vCenter, that is our VCSA 7.0. There are two options for internal for vCenter, internal and external. I'll explain this later. Okay. Anyway,
Okay.
I have to explain this as part of the initial deployment. So I'll explain this later. What is internal VCSA, what is external VCSA and all. Okay. So if you scroll down, you can find the different version numbers and the matrix for all the versions. So KB number is 52075. So this is for 8. If you are running with VxRail 8.0110, then what should be the build number of other ESXi, vCenter, and VxRail manager components? Okay, just keep this matrix as a reference. When you are supporting for VxRail environment, you need to keep this matrix handy. So keep this in a Word document and, like whenever it's required, you can go through it, especially during the upgrade time. Okay, so next is about end of life. End of life support, I didn't update. So this is, like I didn't have the latest one. It is having till 4.7. Okay, so now, like VxRail 7 is also in this category. That's what I told you, right? It may be October 2025. So still confirmation is not there, but they give an announcement. Okay, but for some customers, they're going to give some relaxation period. Okay. Now we know the version numbers, right? Now let's try to understand the hardware generation, because like this hardware for VxRail is coming from Dell, right? So you need to match the Dell generation with the hardware which is released for VxRail as well. So first let's try to understand Dell server generations. Okay. So here you can find generation 1 to generation 16, which is 2023. Okay. So when I prepared this slide, this is the last one, 2023, generation 16 is the last one. Okay. Now, why you need to have an, like understand this generation is because, like when you are working in a specific model of the Dell server, you need to understand which generation it belongs to. Like say, for example, when was VxRail introduced? That is in the year of 2016, right? If it is 2016 means, what do you think? Like which generation of servers has been used in the VxRail? Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah. So I explained about VxRail has been introduced in the year of 2016, right?
Generation 13.
Yeah. Generation 13, because 2016 it has been introduced. That time the latest server was generation 13, right? So after that we have 3 more generations. So Like normally in IT side, every 3 years or 4 years, they will be
What is
released.
the generation one, generation two? Is it like some processor depends upon processor or model, or
It
how
not
it
only
is
depends on
different?
the processor, it depends on the complete hardware.
Complete change in the hardware.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, for
Okay.
processor, we have separate generations available.
Right.
Okay, this is for Dell server. Each and every vendor have their own generations. For example, if you go for Cisco UCS, there they will call it as M1, M2, M3, M4, right?
Okay.
Whereas if you go for HP servers, they will have like Gen 8, Gen 9, Gen 10. Did you hear about those words when you support HP kind of hardware?
Sorry, what is it?
I'm asking like, did you support Dell hardwares? Sorry, HP
Ah,
hardwares?
no.
Okay. If you support for HP hardwares, there they will mention as Gen 7, Gen 8, Gen 10 like that. Okay. So
Okay.
the latest is I think till Gen 10 I worked on it, but after Gen 10 there could be one more version, generation I think. Okay. So what they're doing is say Dell is releasing a server in the year of 2017. Okay. So within 3 years, the same model of server will be released or like with some updated number. For example,
Mm.
I'm releasing a server with some version number 720. Okay. After
Mm.
4 years, I'm releasing with the same model, but that model number changed from 720 to 730.
Mm.
Then after 4 years, it will be changed from 720 to 740.
Okay.
Okay. So what are the changes which will be made in the server? Processor, RAM, hard disk, because like technology is like introducing new stuffs day by day, right? And all the features needs to be adapted in the IT infrastructure, right? That's the reason like those hardwares are getting updated and they are releasing it as a new generation. Similar to the cars, you know about this Honda City cars, right? They will have the generation numbers. Like they will say it as this Honda City belongs to Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5. Same thing here also.
Okay. Mm.
So I had a comparison chart with generation of servers with the models which is released for VxRail, and from Gen 13 to Gen 16, these are the generation of servers which is used in the VxRail. And also here I provided the processor architecture as well. Broadwell, Skylake, Cascade Lake, Ice Lake, Sapphire Rapids, then AMD, all those has been updated here. And also at the end of this, I updated the version number of VxRail. If it is Gen 13, what is the VxRail version supported over there? It is VxRail 3.0 and 4.0. If it is Gen 14 with the Intel Skylake processor, we have VxRail 4.5 to 4.7. So generation 15 has been used in VxRail 7.0 with some model numbers called E660, P670, V670. I'll explain all these models in the upcoming slides. What is E, what is P, what is V, why they call it as G series. Okay, all the steps will be explained.
Okay.
So if you have any doubts, you can ask me.
No,
Or else
that's fine. So,
we can stop it here today and then we
yeah,
can
we can
continue it
stop
from
it here.
tomorrow. Okay, so
Yes,
tomorrow
fine.
we'll start with VxL generation and modules, and then we'll move further. Okay,
Right.
then we'll go to that
Okay.
VxL series and models like E series, P series, G series. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, then we'll connect tomorrow. Then I will send this recordings to your email. Okay, just
Yeah, just go through it once again before yesterday.
yeah, check whether you will receive the email or not. If you're not receiving
Hmm.
the email, just let me know. Okay.
Okay. You'll be sending it within half an hour?
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, within
I'll
half an hour I'll
just.
send it back.
Okay. Okay. I'll
Yeah,
just go through the
thanks.
recording once again.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Thank you very much.
This intensive hands-on training program is designed to provide comprehensive knowledge and practical experience with VMware VxRail. The course focuses on the deployment, configuration, management, and troubleshooting of VxRail components, enabling participants to confidently build and operate a modern, integrated hyper-converged infrastructure. The training consists of 40 learning hours, and we offer two flexible options to suit your schedule: a 5-day fast track for those who want to complete the course quickly, or a 1-month regular track for a more paced approach. We also offer flexible timings based on individual availability to ensure the best learning experience. This training is delivered entirely online, so you can join from anywhere with ease. For any inquiries or to enroll, please contact us at 93619136611. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, SMS Tech Desk, for more tech tutorials, updates, and training content. We look forward to learning with you.